Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's still your girl Ijama Florence. Okay, so in today's video we are going to be learning how to make a lace closure wig from scratch to finish. And remember, these bundles that I use was made by me from scratch to finish. Okay, so do well to watch how to DIY hair bundle from scratch to finish on my channel. Okay, so if these videos sound interesting, give it a big thumbs up. So guys, here are the materials that I use for this project: my canvas head, the wig cap or thread, black thread, my needle, my pin, okay, that's my T-pins, my scissors. This is the DIY hair bundle. Make sure you watch it on my channel how to see how I achieve this. So now is the time for me to draw the outline. This will enable me to know how to sew it so that the wig will not be too spacing. Okay, it will not be too spaced out. So if you're a beginner, I would advise you to do this because this will enable you to get all the wefts and your tracks very well. Okay, so after that, I'm now use my T-pin, okay, to hold down my closure first before sewing it. As you can see from the screen, I'm using my T-pin to hold it down first. Okay, if you're pinning it, make sure you're stretching it so that it will not have a kind of bump at the middle after sewing. So while holding it down with the T-pins, make sure you stretch it out so that it will look nice and flat after attacking it with your thread. So now, after holding it with my T-pins, we are going to run it through with our needle and our back thread. Continue watching the video. So guys, as you can see, I'm showing you where I started sewing the closure down to the wig cap, just at the edge. Okay, and how to sew it is that you have to pass your needle through the wig cap, then through the nets, that's the closure nets, then you bring it out. That's how you continue sewing it. As you can see from the screen, make sure you're passing through the wig cap and through the closure nets so that both of them will come together. Okay, and while sewing, do not give much space, just a little space. Do not give much space. Okay, so you continue sewing until you get to one end. That's how I normally sew down my closures or my frontals. So watch the video, you understand what I mean. Now I'm done with this very side. I'm gonna knot it now about 3 times, then I'll cut off the excess thread, then I will sew the other side too. As I'm showing you, I'm gonna do that. Then after sewing that, I'll go to the back side. As you can see from the screen, I'm at the very back side now, trying to sew it down too. So while doing this, make sure, like I've said before, that you're stretching out your closure net or your frontal net that you're working with, so that at the end of your sewing, everything will look flat and neat. Okay, and after sewing it, make sure you knot it about 2 to 3 times. So here is it. Yeah, and I now drew a line again to complete. I've said after sewing down the closure, I now notice that there are little space, so I have to draw a line too, and after that I now use rubber band to hold down the closure. Yeah guys, as you can see from the screen here are the DIY hair bundles that I made from scratch. Like I've said before, do well to watch this video because you're gonna benefit yourself, especially if you're a beginner. It's good that you started with, you start with this DIY hair bundle before you could be able to, start purchasing all these already made bundles. Okay, save some coins by doing it yourself. When you master how to make a wig, you can now move to purchasing already made one. Make sure you watch this video to the end because you're gonna definitely benefit yourself at the end of everything. So now is the time for me to hold down the wefts using my pins, okay, before sewing. So sweetheart, to sew down the wefts, we have to start from one end. As you can see, it could be from your right hand side, it could be from your left hand side. Me, I started from my left hand side, as you can see from the screen. Okay, just make sure that you tack that beginning very well, and make sure too that you're supporting it with your your thumb and your first index finger to flatten it. Okay, as you can see from the screen, I don't joke with that whenever I'm sewing down a weft. So sew from one end to the other end. And another thing I did, guys, was that each spot that I passed my needle through, I will make sure that I sew twice before shifting a little. Before shifting my hand a little. Okay, that was how I continued sewing these wefts. This video is self-explanatory, and as you can see, the more I sew, the more I comb to avoid tangling. Remember, this is synthetic hair, so you have to treat it very well. And once you get to the end, sweetheart, do not cut your wefts. Okay, just try your best to see that you turn it over as I'm showing you. That's what I'm trying to do now. So just stretch your weft to meet the next line. That's the essence of drawing this line, especially for beginners. Then you sew it down for like 3 to 4 times, and once you remove your pin, you will see that the weft has automatically turned itself. Just watch the video, you see the magic. After sewing about 3 to 4 times, I removed the pin that I used to hold it down. Then you now notice what happened. Just watch. Okay, can you see? Very easy to turn. We are now meeting the next line. This is exactly how I continued making this wig. I did not cut anything. Okay, I sew from one end to the other end. So after turning, as you can see from the screen, I continued sewing. Okay, I continued that way, sewing from one end to the other end. Enjoy watching the video. At this point, I will allow you to watch things yourself, okay, for better understanding. And like I've said, if you like this video, do it to give it a very big thumbs up, and do well to to subscribe to my channel. There's a So guys, as you can see, I'm at the very last part of this wig. Okay, so I'm trying to add the last weft. As you can see from the screen, I'll first of all hold it down with my pen before using my needle and thread to sew it down. While sewing the last bundle, okay, you have to be passing your needle and thread through your wig cap, then pass it through the closure nets or lace that you are working with. That means you have to be sewing both of them together. They are not going to be separate. You have to sew both your wig cap and the closure together once you are at the very last parts of your wig, if you understand what I mean. You sew it together, you pass your needle and thread through your wig cap, then bring it out through the closure lace. Okay, that's how you continue sewing it, guys. And as you can see, we are almost done. If you are watching down to these parts, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much. Okay, so after sewing, I have to comb it. So the next thing now, we have to work on the closure. Yeah, as you can see, after unraveling the closure, I gave it a thorough combing. As you can see from the screen, I combed it very well, I detangled it very well. Okay, so the next thing I did was to use my straightener to straighten it. And mind you guys, while doing this, make sure that you set your straightener to a medium heat. Okay, I use medium heat, and I only straighten the closure parts. I did not straighten the entire wig. Remember, on my previous video, make sure that you watch that video. You will see how I use press iron to iron everything. So this time around, I'm not gonna use my straightener to run on all of the wig. I'm only using it on these closure parts. Okay, if you understand what I mean. So after that, I'm now use my hand dryer to blow the whole wig out, or to hot comb it, anyhow you understand it, don't mind me. But all I know was that I combed it thoroughly, I detangled it very well. Okay, yeah guys, after hot combing the wig, I went ahead to trim it. To trim the tip part of it, and as I'm trimming it, I'm combing it as well. Sorry guys, I'm combing it so that it will not tangle. Remember, it's a synthetic hair, but at least we don't need to handle it as one. You have to take your time so that the end result will give you joy. And voila, here is the end result. I'm so happy for the outcome of this week. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being there for me. All this is why I've been making this video. Yeah, before I forget, for the center pattern, I left only one line. I didn't go with 2 lines. That's why the center pattern is not that too pronounced. Okay, I left just a line there. So if this video was helpful, please hit the subscribe button. Until my next video, bye.